Hey there, how's it going? What is up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along what you need to know to get better at Madden and grow your MUT team. Enjoy the show. Today we are back to pass along another legend recap of the three men that did come out this morning. They were dropped, of course, by Mutthead with their tournament last evening, but did want to just bring you these and give you a little bit of a comparison with some of the other upper echelon cornerbacks that are out and in the game at this point in time. Willie Brown coming out, being the first man we're going to look at, is probably one of the best, if not the best, cornerback in the game. He can get that 90 man, and if you power him up, he can get that 90 zone as well. He is someone that is going to be absolutely dominant out there, especially with that speed that is upper echelon for this point in time. Really going out and buying a Stephon Gilmore for potentially the same price or a little bit less is not the best choice at this point. I would probably wait a few days. Excuse me, I would wait until next Saturday to get Willie Brown. I invested in Lawrence Taylor last weekend, and that brought me down to about 0 coins. I was up to 800,000, no, excuse me, 900,000 as of last night. Then made some investments and got the team up to 87 overall as well. So this is a really good time to go out and pick up some of those players that you may have been looking at in the past weeks, because everyone is at this point focused on those theme diamonds, which you kind of, well, should be. They are very good, but they are very expensive at this point in time. So just wait a week to engage in that, and definitely go out and get some of those legends that did come out. Lawrence Taylor is the best player in the game at this point in time, especially if you're able to put those chemistries on him. If you're just able to power him up, it's a good option, but getting his full player just sets him apart even more. This Willie Brown is a perfect player to have on the back end of him, but potentially wait 1 week to pick him up. The next man we're going to be looking at is actually the limited today, and he is someone that if you have the best team out there or just want to potentially go out and use the power up version, that would be a good option as well. If you did not go out and get Shazier or run a 3-4, he is a perfect fit for you. He's going to be able to shut down the run. If you are having issues with the pass, don't necessarily go out and get him. His zone is not bad, and he's going to be a terrific middle linebacker, but his full limited is not the best option at this point for those working on some sort of a budget, because the card that is up right now is 830,000, and being the limited, that's not going to go down after this weekend, so at least very much anyway, until he is less of a card. After this series, might be a good time to pick him up if you are a Chiefs fan. When he is not limited anymore, that would help immensely, especially not having that 250,000 cap on him. And the last man that I did want to look at today, maybe one of the most game-changing right alongside LT, because you can actually run away from LT a little bit with this player being Steve Young. He's one of those quarterbacks that is able to be a little bit more mobile and get away, and as you can see, is actually potentially a little bit better than Patrick Mahomes, who was the best quarterback far and away for some time. So Young is a viable option, and if you actually like playing with left-handed quarterbacks, he is a good option for you. I really do not, and I've tried, and with this Steve Young having a good throw power this year compared to other quarterbacks, he is actually a viable option. So all of you lefties out there can rejoice. But the thing is, with him being this good as a left-handed quarterback and Cunningham coming into the game, if they're able to get Vic, I'm sure they're going to put him into the game because he'll sell quite a bit and is faster, but that could potentially leave him out of the game this year. Him being a fan favorite, don't know if they will necessarily, but just something to think about as well. But the Steve Young is definitely a great option, especially with just using his power up. Again, if you are going to go up through that power up process, I would make sure you are going to keep him for some time. If you are just wanting to go out and use a Steve Young for a while, just use one of his lower valued cards. Some of them would be decent to actually pick up today potentially. This upper echelon one is very, very expensive, so I'd potentially wait a week as well if you are working on a budget. But those are the guys we have today, just keeping it short and sweet. I hope you are able to go out and get your fan favorite player that did come out yesterday. Hopefully you did get another one today as well. I wish all the best and take care. Thank you for checking into the Irish Orangutan channel. Keep coming back for more Madden knowledge. There will be consistent videos up every week, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to see them all. Come by Twitch to engage and hit me up on Twitter at Irish Orangutan. Take care and much love, everybody.